gorgeous. How are you?
Good morning, good afternoon. Let me actually move this back a little bit so you can see me better.
Oops. Mine too.
Good morning.
I hope you can hear me.
I can hear you well.
Perfect. I'm doing great. It's actually, I'm Cinderella. It just hits 12 midnight.
Yes.
But I'm still good. I'm alive and kicking. How are you? Good day to you too.
Yes, good morning in the Philippines. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon over here. I am doing
super
fabulous.
beautiful. I love the hair.
Thank you. I try to change it up sometimes. So.
Okay, thank you so much for allowing me. Today. Oh my gosh.
Yes, so
I was about to say the same thing.
Perfect. Thank you, everyone, for
yes. Thank you so much for your organization for allowing me to interview you, and we would love to know more about you. And as what I've said before in other interviews, the best thing about this is us pageant fans. We are only seeing usually the photos, the short clip intros. So through this, at least we could be able to get to know more you as a contestant, as a person, and it will help us as well make our list of favorites. You know what I mean? It could help.
Absolutely. I'm right on board. I believe that's the beauty in pageantry. We're so much more than beautiful faces.
Exactly.
And nice bodies. I believe that we are seeing a new wave in pageantry where these women are full of substance, full of charisma, full of intelligence, and I'm super excited. So it is my honor to share with you guys today. I'll start with a little bit about myself. So
yes, I was about to say that. Let's begin with you introducing yourself and tell us something more about yourself.
Absolutely. I feel like my lighting is a little poor, so I'm going to adjust really quickly. I didn't think it would be I didn't think it would be this dark considering it's only 12 p.m. for me, but let me see if I can add some light. Give me a second.
Oh, sure.
If this works, I have one of these ring lights.
Gorgeous, even if it's close up.
Okay, yeah, that's better. But with close up, you can't see my dress. So I feel like that's better, right?
Yes, perfect.
So I am Pascale Belony. I was born and raised in Capaïci in Haiti, so the northern part of Haiti, where we're actually very close to Cuba. I grew up there till I was about 12 years old. And then my family and I were actually political refugees. So my country was going through a very hard time. And they thought that my family was associated with it. So even though we loved Haiti so much, my family and I decided to move to the United States because my father thought, you know what, you'll get better educational opportunities if we move to the U.S. and you'll be safe. So, and you know, that's something that's a misconception about a lot of immigrants. A lot of immigrants and people who migrate to different countries actually love their countries. It's just a lot of times it's unsafe or there's a lot going on. So I moved from Haiti to the United States when I was 12 years old, and I spoke no English, Alvin. Like, here's this Haitian girl, like from the mountains of Haiti. I spoke French and Haitian Creole. So coming to a new country, a new culture where I didn't understand. The only thing I knew how to say was, thank you, I love you. You know, like
just the basics.
Just the basics. So I actually taught myself how to speak English by using a dictionary. I had a teacher in middle school who told me that reading is the way to grow intelligence. So I would take a book in English, I would take an English-French dictionary, and I would translate word for word. So that's actually how I learned to speak English. And I learned English within a year. So education is so important to me. From that point on, I went on to, I'm very blessed. I am very grateful. I am a very blessed woman. From that point on, I went to graduate from one of the top 5 public universities in America. And yes, I'm thankful because not many people have this opportunity. So
exactly, especially after everything you've been through.
Absolutely. I'm always very aware of the opportunities that were granted to me and my blessings. So Graduated with 2 degrees. So I have a bachelor's in health education. Again, passionate about education. And then my second bachelor's was in nursing. So currently I work as a nurse. And specifically, I do maternal child health. So all about pregnant women, making sure that they have the health care that they need. And that's so incredibly important because both in Haiti and in America, women suffer a lot throughout childbirth, especially Black women. So in Haiti, we have some of the lowest some of the highest maternal child death rates. So basically losing women and babies through pregnancy. Haiti has the highest in the Western Hemisphere. And in America, Black women are 4 times more likely to die in childbirth than any other race. So I am a big advocate for equality and social justice. So through my work as a nurse, I make sure that I advocate for those who don't have a voice, and I advocate for people who are made vulnerable by certain systems. So that's kind of like career things. For fun, I'm a pretty fun person. I love to dance. Don't ask me to dance because, you know, I might not even know how to dance for everybody, but I know how to dance for myself. I really enjoy cooking and eating healthy. Again, I'm very passionate about using foods to really heal the body. So holistic health, anything about health, I'm pretty sure I will have an answer. And then the last thing I would say is that I come from a big family. I have a lot of cousins. I see some of them on here. My sister's on here. Thank you guys so much from Haiti. And I still live with my parents. They are very invested in my pageant journey. My mom will probably come knocking at some point, but I come from a big family, and that's one of my most important values. You really got to build relationships around you because at the end of the day, we have each other.
Thank you very much for sharing all of those. And it's amazing because you have this passion for health, and which is related to what you have taken, which is in the field of medicine. And then you have also took education, which kind of a perfect combination in a way, especially now that you are here in Miss Supranational and advocating whatever it is that you are pushing in life and in the society. So thank you for everything, and it's amazing how everything turns out beautifully for you.
Thank you so much. Absolutely, yes. So far, sorry if I'm talking too much, you got to stop me because I love to talk.
It's okay.
I love to talk. I will talk your ear off if you allow me. So a part of my advocacy for Miss Supranational is really conducting the work that I have already been doing. So for the past 10 years, I have partnered with a nonprofit called P4H Global. And what we do...
10 years?
Yeah, since 2000.
Wow.
2011, 2012. So it's a nonprofit that we train Haitian teachers so that they give quality education to Haitian students. So I've been a part of them for 10 years. And then recently, for my advocacy, I picked up Mama Baby Haiti. So if you go on Instagram, you'll see them at Mama Baby Haiti. And what they do is they provide free health care and education to pregnant women before they give birth and after they give birth. And in a place, in a country where that's a need, it's a huge blessing. So these are kind of like my 2 advocacy for Miss Supranational. The common thread among them is education. The more we educate people about their bodies, about their health, the better decisions that they will make and the better quality of life they will have. So
right now, I'll just have to say salute to you for all your hard work, because everything you do truly helps the society. So thank you so much. And this is the beauty of pageants right now. We are not just only focusing on beauty of face, body, and all the things that we have focused before, because right now you are working, changing the society. So thank you so much for all your hard work.
It's my honor.
In behalf of the pageant fans, we are so thankful.
It is my
for a woman
honor
like you.
And my pleasure. Please, I feel like I shouldn't even receive things because it's what I do. You know, we all have a part to play in society, Alvin. And I always tell people, we see these grandiose things about changing the world. Changing the world doesn't have to look complicated. It has to do with something that you're already passionate about and something that you're already doing. And you use that to better your community. So it is my biggest honor. So I don't even feel like I should receive a thank you.
But thank you still for your service. I mean, that's really good. And let me just ask you this. What made you decide to join the pageant where it allows you to be chosen as Miss Supranational Haiti?
Absolutely. So during the pandemic, actually, they were having virtual interviews. And I like to say that the Miss Supranational organization, or the Miss Supranational Haiti, chose me because Alvin, in 2019, I competed for Miss Haiti Universe, and it was a beautiful
Mhm.
experience. But that was my very first pageant. I got cyberbullied. I endured a lot emotionally. So I said, I'm going to stop competing because for me, pageantry is a positive platform for women to excel, for women to lead. But what I endured from online cyberbullying and body shaming, really, it almost destroyed me. And I'm still working on those things today. So my team, Olympesa, which they're on here, thank you guys so much, much love. They kept checking on me and pursuing me and say, hey, we really think you have great potential. We really think you have so much to offer in representing Haiti. Think about it. So they kept planting the seeds. But I'm like, no, I don't want to do anything with pageantry anymore. I'm hurt. So fast forward, 2020 gave me a lot of time to heal and to reflect. I actually went to therapy. I'm a big advocate for mental health. We have to take care of our mental health, and I was doing better. I was doing better at a better place emotionally. So by the time the Miss Supranational Haiti organization launched the virtual interviews, I was ready, and thankfully I was a selected candidate. And Miss Supranational is special to me because I really, I really. I really look at the organization's values. They are authentic. They are family oriented. All the sisters have this bond between them that really makes us feel like we are part of something great. And for Miss Supranational, inspiration, aspiration, I believe that's a huge part of who I already am. I seek to inspire people everywhere I go. And for in terms of aspirations, I have big dreams. For example, one of them is to work with United Nations women to make sure that the human rights and the healthcare rights of women all over the world are protected. So for me, this platform is such a great bridge to continue the work that I want to do in the world. Long answer short.
Those are beautiful answers. We are very entertained with how you speak about your experiences and what you wanted to achieve in life. So thank you so much for sharing that. And now that you're going to Miss Supranational, what has been your preparations so far? Your catwalk training, your interview training, and other form of trainings that you are undergoing as of the moment.
Absolutely. So I'm trying to develop a walk because, like a lot of misses have this walk, like Peru had the Panther walk. So I'm trying to
Yeah.
think, what is Pascale's signature walk? I haven't found the name yet. So maybe when I'm on the stage, the fans will decide a name for my walk. But I do practice walking. I was sharing this on my live yesterday. Preparation is amazing, but it has been incredibly tough if I'm honest with myself. For example, my coach and we don't have a space where we can practice walking. We practice at a park on the cement concrete. Sometimes we fall, but we get right back up. And that's what I love about Haiti. That's what I love about Haitian people. We're resilient. And regardless of how many resources we have, we're going to make it happen. So training, I exercise quite a bit just because, exercise is good. But I also want to feel good in my own body. I eat healthy. I train interview with my coach. I have a very good team. Like my team does so much for me. And also the biggest part of my preparation is mentally. I really have to not succumb to the pressure that comes with a platform like this and just keep my eyes on the prize. Like every day I tell myself, do something that's going to get you closer to your dreams. So every day I work on something related to preparing for Poland. So I don't know if that answers your question.
Yes, and with this response of yours, and in connection as well to your answer earlier, we could honestly say that the pageantry world has some toxicity in it, like all other things. But as a contestant, what we would like to tell you is that to focus on things that could help you grow, to focus on the positive things, all the support, all the cheers, and all the encouragement that you're getting from the pageant fans. And let me tell you that we as pageant followers, we are making predictions. It's just the same as everybody else. We're making
Yeah,
our own favorites as well. And as time goes by, especially now, 2021, I can tell you that the way we write down and enumerate our favorites have changed a lot compared to
yeah,
the previous years, where we are only focusing on the beauty of face, how they walk, and everything. Right now, it is important for us to know how these ladies speaks, what they do in their society. And this is the change that we are seeing in pageantry right now. And we loved it.
absolutely.
So this is why it's very important for us to know more about you because, there's something deeper, especially
Yeah,
with Miss Supranational. And as what I have said before, many people call Miss Supranational as most of the candidates that are doing well and are placing in Miss Supranational are the nice ladies or those ladies with amazing attitude, not just for the pageant, but as a person.
yeah.
So in your case, let me just ask you, how important is attitude for a pageant contender? Not just a pageant contender, but as a person competing for a title.
Absolutely. First of all, I'm so honored to be a part of this new shift we're seeing in pageantry, where we're going deeper to the surface. So for me, that's everything. Character will take you where talent cannot keep you. So while you might be a talented candidate, but if you don't have the character to sustain that responsibility, if you don't have integrity, if you don't know how to interact with others, if you don't make everyone you feel important, then really that crown is just a piece of jewelry. And that's not the example we want to set for young girls and young women who want to pursue pageantry. So for me, attitude and kindness, it might be cliche, but it's true. People remember how we make them feel. So as pageant contenders, as misses, that's really what matters, because at the end of the day, one person is going to win the crown, but we're not going to forget the experience. So if you're that person that makes everyone's life hard, that can mark them for life. So I am all for positive attitudes. Yeah, nice girls need to win because character matters. And I love Mister Supranational organization because they really look at that.
Yes, and I wanted to say something, but
Say
I'm trying
it,
to
say
think.
it.
It may be a little bit, it's more of a personal conversation with Andre,
Yeah.
the creative director of Miss Supranational. So I'll not share it for now.
Okay.
I'll zip my mouth. Anyway, thank you so much for sharing that. And as what you have said earlier, I was actually about to ask you, what do you aspire to be in connection with the aspirational, inspirational tagline of Miss Supranational? So for the aspirational part, you have already mentioned it earlier, but I would like to know more about it.
Absolutely.
And aside from that, aside from what you aspire to be, how do you think you could be able to inspire young women through the inspirational part?
Okay, so yeah, I'll start with the aspire. So I aspire to be many things, Alvin, and I think that's the beauty of being a 21st century woman. We are dynamic. We are not limited to one specific career or one role. So I aspire to be many things, and one of them is to again be a representative for United Nations women, because I want to fight for women's health and women's rights on a global perspective. I would also love to be an actress. I love acting. I love expressing through art. I want to continue being a nurse because I love healthcare. And I also would love to become a mother. I love children. I hope to get married one day and have some beautiful girls. I have 4 sisters, so I want 4 girls. No, do I have 3 sisters or 4? I think I have 3. I have 7 siblings. It's 5 of us. So I would like to have 3 girls and 1 boy because family is an important value to me, and I would love to pass some great things to my future children. So some of these things that I aspire to be, and I'm just excited for what my future holds. And in terms of inspiration, how do I think I can inspire young girls? Well, first of all, I'll encourage them that who they are is already enough. A lot of times we look at misses on social media and we look perfect. We're made up, hair done, nails done, everything done. But perfection is really not what true beauty is about. So I hope to inspire young girls to remain authentic to themselves, because when you are your most true self, you inspire people to be their most true self. And authenticity is needed in our world today. So for me, inspiration comes by continuing to be Pascale and doing great work in my community. So I will tell these young girls, keep pursuing your dreams. Remember that no matter where you come from, what your ethnic background, how much money you have, what your skin color, your dreams are valid. Fight for them and remain true to who you are.
Your answers are so beautiful. There's a lot of wisdom in everything that you say.
Thank
So
you.
beautiful. So thank you so much for that. And I really hope that there's a lot of people that will be able to watch this as well, which I really hope they will. And as Miss Supranational, if ever you'll be our next Miss Supranational, you will be a role model for all. Yeah, fingers crossed. You'll be a role model for all. So it's already expected that you are going to be a role model for young women. But how can you be an inspiration or a role model to young men?
Absolutely. I love this. And I think that's the beauty of pageantry. We don't have to center solely around women. So for young men, my message will remain the same. Continue to be yourself, continue to be authentic, continue to be brave. And, you know, we need to teach our girls and our boys the same message. Be brave, be authentic, pursue your dreams. So the message doesn't change because it's a gender. You know, we are equal and we're equal importance to both. So for me, my message would continue to be true to yourself, do work in your community, because that's what true beauty is. It's putting yourself at the service of others, and continue to be free and authentic. So I hope.
Thank you so much for.
Yes, sorry.
Continue.
I hope with the platform, I hope with a platform like Miss Supranational, I would gain more and more people involved with the beauty that there is in pageantry, men and women equally across the board.
Thank you. Now, you are representing Haiti, and although there are many times where your country have placed high in other pageants, like for example, first runner-up in Miss Universe, twice, do you believe in such factor? And do you think it is a disadvantage for you that you are representing a small island that is not big in pageantry?
Absolutely. Explain to me what sash factor is, because I'm so new to pageantry. I don't even know what that means. So explain to me what sash factor is, and then I'll answer.
Okay, sash factor is, for example, when making predictions, when listing favorites, most pageant fans are usually focusing and giving attention to big countries, Venezuela, Philippines, Mexico, and they're not focusing on small countries that usually don't do well in pageants. So this is why they consider it as sash factor, because usually those who got the placements are the big countries that are always placing every year. And what do you think about that? Do you consider that as a disadvantage that you come from a country that is not big in beauty pageants?
Absolutely, Alvin. I just actually posted this on my page. There's a proverb in Haitian Creole that says, "Pitim pitim pa pitimi." This means I may be small, but I am mighty. So for me, it doesn't matter that my country is small in size. It doesn't matter that my country is not a front runner in pageantry. What matters is that I believe that my country is enough. My country has the potentiality. My country has the intelligence and the capacity. So sash factor or not, Alvin, I am working my butt off to represent the strength that lies within the Haitian people. So for me, I'm a firm believer that it doesn't matter how small you are, you can still make great impact in the world. It doesn't matter how small your country is, you are just as equally important. And I'm here to fight. I'm here to fight.
Wow.
I'm telling you,
that response deserves a crown already. Wow, beautiful. I love that answer. I agree with the comment. Very well said. Beautiful, beautiful answer. Now, I also have a question in mind here. Let me just go ahead and connect it to other pageants as well. very sure familiar with Miss Universe 2019 Zoe Binitunzi, and
Yes,
with her, yes, with her victory, it sends a message that beauty now is in all forms. It is not the typical type of beauty that we usually see before. That beauty is just like this. Her victory just breaks all the barriers, just breaks all the prehistoric definition of beauty. Now, if ever you will win Miss Supranational 2021, what message will your victory send out to the world?
absolutely. I think it ties back to what we've been talking about. If I were Mr. Pronational, my message will be circumstances don't determine your potential. I may come from a small background. I may come from a country with a lack of resources. But the circumstances is only the circle in which you stand. There's so much outside of that. And I would hope to encourage young Black girls from Caribbean countries and African countries from all over the world to keep fighting for their dreams, because again, it doesn't matter where you come from, your dreams are valid. So for me, I would be a symbol that resilience and perseverance really take you far. Keep fighting.
Thank you very much. I mean, I'm just amazed. And I am thankful to have this interview. And you have, I mean, looking back at my past leaderboards, I haven't placed you in any of my leaderboards yet. And I apologize. And I am thankful. I know. But I am now thankful. And I want to slap myself for ignoring you, because right, I am so thankful to have this opportunity to know you and to recognize how amazing you are as a candidate. So I am so excited for you. So I really hope that many people who are really following Miss Supranational will be able to see this and will be able to see how amazing you are as a contender. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I agree with the comment. You're definitely killing all the questions. And let me just tell everyone that no questions were given beforehand. All of these questions are live. So amazing. Now, let me just ask you this as well. This is a simple question to others, but I actually think that this is one of the defining question that is being asked in whatever pageant. Why do you think you should be the next Miss Supranational 2021?
Absolutely. First of all, Alvin, thank you so much for creating time out of your day to interview me. I really appreciate it, and I'm so honored to be here because I'm a big fan of you. I watch your pageant videos, and I'm like, it would be cool if we talk one day. So I want to thank you for taking the time to getting to know Haiti and to bring my country to the spotlight. I'm honored. To answer your question, I believe that this year, even, we have so many qualified women. We have so many phenomenal leaders all around the world. However, what sets me apart is my ability to persevere through any challenge, especially during this pandemic time, Alvin. A queen needs to be flexible. A queen needs to be someone that cares so much more about society and community instead of just, popularity or whatever other personal reasons. A queen needs to be someone who really will work to make true change in their communities. Someone that's authentic, someone that is ready to give their life at the service for the organization. So I find all these qualities within myself, and I would be honored to further the legacy of Miss Supranational throughout the world. So that's my answer.
Thank you very much. Right now, we are just, our fingers are crossed, hoping that we'll do very, very well. And hopefully, potentially, many people will now consider you as a potential strong contender and front runner for the competition. Because look at that. You're not only beautiful, but very smart. You speak very, very well. We love the energy that you're giving. Thank you so much for this opportunity. And it's kind of quick, but let me just ask you to use this moment to share your final message. Not really final, but just a message to the people who are supporting you and will be supporting you all the way through the finals of Miss Supranational, and to follow you as well in your own Instagram account.
Absolutely. First of all, I want to thank the Filipino people. Thank you guys for being on here and encouraging me. Thank you for all my Haitians who are on here as well. Thank you for everyone who has spoken life into me, who has encouraged me. For people like you who have taken the time to interview me and get to know me. Thank you so much. I cannot tell you guys what that sport means to me. So I am grateful and honored to represent Haiti. And I promise you guys that I will continue to give my best so that our country gets the recognition that it deserves. Thank you.
Beautiful. And what excites you the most?
Oh,
Now that you're flying to Poland in less than 2 months.
Yes.
I wanted to know that.
Yeah, I've never been to Poland. I've never been to Europe, and I love to travel. So I think one of the things I'm looking most forward to, besides connecting with the candidates, is exploring the beauty that is in Poland. Malpolska is actually a town with a 700-year-old history. So I'm excited to connect with the local people and to visit these different places. So I'm excited for the experience itself. And I know that Miss Supranational, we are very good at production. So we're going to put on a killer show. And I'm just grateful to be a part of it all. So I'm excited for just the entire thing and being there and living it out. This has been my dream. I wanted to represent Haiti since I was 8 years old. So it's been a 20-year-old dream in the making. 20 years to get me to where I am. So I'm humbled every step of the way.
And girls, as women, as amazing as you are, deserves a spectacular show. And guaranteed, Miss Supranational could give you that.
Yes. Oh, I believe they will. Every year, they keep topping and topping and topping.
Yes.
So it's going to be
this is why we love Miss Supranational.
Tough year, Alvin. I sense it. It's going to be a good, tough year.
Exactly. I have been watching all the candidates competing this year, and I am amazed every single time. And you're one of the reasons why I am amazed right now, because we're just looking at few contestants through photos.
Yeah.
And right now, I'm just shocked because you have exceeded my expectations so much that I'm just super thankful that this happened.
Thank you so much.
Right now, I just wanted to say thank you. We wish you all the best, and I will definitely be keeping an eye on you and all the other contestants, posting more about you as well, and all the other contestants competing this year. So we wish you all the best, and I really wish that you will do very, very well in the competition.
Thank you so much. I receive all those well wishes, and we'll stay in touch. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll run into each other.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for taking the time to interview me. And yeah, these women are phenomenal this year. Yesterday, I got to interview Miss Trinidad and Miss Ghana, and they blew me away. So please keep up with these girls. Supranational sisters, they're phenomenal leaders.
Yes, thank you so much. And a huge thank you as well. Thank you so much, Pascale, for all the preparations that you did for this interview, for the time, for the effort, for Olympesa as well, for allowing us to have this interview, Miss Supranational Haiti organization. So thank you all very, very much. And as what I have said earlier, I'll be keeping my eye on you
as
you prepare for Miss Supranational 2021. So right now, I wish you the best. Thank you very much. I'm just amazed. You just don't know how amazed I am with this interview.
Me blush, okay? Do you see it? You're making me blush.
I mean, I'm really being honest. It's really good. I'm super, super impressed. So thank you so much, and may you have a great day.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.
You too, and to all everyone who have watched, thank you so much as well.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye, Alvin. Thank you.
Bye, Pascale.
Bye-bye.
And to everyone.
Love you, Miss Jamaica. She just popped on here. Love you, sis. Thank you so much.
Oh my God. Yeah, she's here. Hello, Miss Jamaica.
She's phenomenal.
Yeah, I have sent her a message too, so you better read it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I guess I end, okay? Just save this live, okay? Or I know you.
Yes, I will.
All right, thank you. I'm gonna end it.
Thank you.
So that you can go about your day.